Oh, Cookie, you know your text you sent earlier to Foley, the message, the Churchill?
Yeah.
Basically, I was messaging Barry and Ross earlier, and Barry was like, "Oh, I've got to be in London at 8 o'clock Monday." So I just sent him what you sent. He's like, "Fucking hell, what are you, Winston Churchill?" And then about 2 hours later, he's like, "I'll be there. He's coming."
Nice.
I was like, "Yeah, it worked."
Right, the
Come on, Foley, you got to double up, Foley.
No, I've been told today, not only is my operations manager going to be in the branch on Monday morning, so is the director.
Yeah, but they're going to be fucking hanging too, aren't they?
What, do they not like football? What, are they Ben?
Well,
no offence, Hovers.
My manager's a woman, so she's not going to be bothered.
Sexism at its best right there.
Yeah, but the whole point is everyone's bothered. Like it's the final. Like no, like what 30 million people watch this one. Bearing in mind the amount of people that doubled up, tripled up, quadrupled up, quintupled up on the actual TVs, the groups that meet up. That's got to be like the whole nation, hasn't it? Think about it.
Yeah, like
everyone's gonna be watching this. Even if you don't watch football, you're gonna be watching this on the weekend.
Yeah.
Regardless. So like,
come on, Foley. You know you got to do it, mate.
Nah, I'm gonna have to stick here. Torn between going to the pub or staying at home, but might just stay at home so I can actually watch it.
Just drive.
Yeah.
You don't have any friends to go to the pub with. Don't be silly. They're all down here. Come on, get down here.
You know you want, mate.
Just saying, Foley, I came down for the Czech Republic game and I got my 9 minutes past 6 train back the next day to start work.
Well,
I was there plenty of time before 9
Where
o'clock.
did you watch that
where
game,
were you? Oh, yeah, because I didn't see Hovis. So where did you go watch it?
Yeah, we were at a place called Wembley. I don't know where you watched it over.
Was it even the Czech game? I can't remember which game it was now. Was it the Croatia game?
Ukraine game.
What game was it?
The Czech Republic
No, it was the
game.
Croatia game. It's the first game.
It was the first one. I've even lost track of time.
Yeah.
So this that
Yeah, Hovis is coming from another country, Foley. Come on.
Yeah, but Hovis can get home quicker than I can. Takes me 5.5 hours to get to Exeter.
That's what you get for running to Crediton. You've got legs for days.
Yes, if you leave about 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
That's what I would
Stop
do.
for a Greg's.
There's going to be literally, like, everyone's going to be watching this, aren't they? It's huge. This is going to be the most watched TV event ever in the history of TV.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to. I'd love to see how many. It's televised on BBC and ITV, isn't it?
Mm.
Yes.
I'd love to see how many people.
It's on a Sunday night. Oh, why put it on a Sunday night? Everything
always
else is on a Saturday.
Finals always Sunday, aren't they?
Always Sunday.
Always Sunday.
It's usually Saturday,
It's stupid,
isn't it? Not?
I just like you're going to have
Oh,
5% of the population watching ITV, and then the other 95 watching BBC.
Well,
You reckon?
Jermaine Genius is doing the commentary, isn't he? On BBC, I think.
ITV's usually crap. Who's on it?
Lee
Tina.
Dixon's on one of them. Lee Dixon and is it Mark somebody?
Yeah, they're on ITV, aren't they? I think.
Why have they not got McCoy and Tysley? It's like Clive Tyldesley. Surely they're the A team.
Yeah, Tilsley's wicked, isn't he? God, he's not there. Right, everyone. Well, welcome. We should do the intro, shouldn't we, I guess? Before we're going on for ages now. We should probably start. Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to the 4th episode. It says 4th episode. It's actually the 5th episode, but I didn't bother editing the 4th episode. So I'm just going to scrap that because it's a bit out of date now. So welcome to the 4th episode of the Fortnightly Football Podcast. I'm absolutely filthy. I haven't even showered coming home from work. I just wolfed down my dinner and got straight on it, boys, because it's fucking coming home. I wasn't going to miss it. Wasn't going to miss it for a shower.
Come on.
I'm here. So welcome, everyone. I'm your host, Lewis Cook, a.k.a. Cookie. Right below me is the man of the hour. It's Foley, a.k.a. Ryan Foley. To the bottom left here, we have Houghton, a.k.a. Tom Houghton. And
Come on, the boys!
top left here, we have a man who goes by one name and one name only, and that is Hovis. Welcome, boys.
Hello.
How's everyone doing, all right?
I'll just point out something.
That's lovely.
Lewis, are you drinking an Italian beer?
I was going to say this. I wasn't
That's
too
not
happy
allowed.
about it.
I'll
Oh,
tell you
you
what,
passed it now.
I don't have anything else to drink here, to be honest.
I mean, you
got a
probably
bottle.
should down it just for good time's sake now.
Yeah.
You got to bottle yourself live on camera.
Probably should down it and get something else.
Bottle me some. Right. Have you got a straw? Right.
Do the swirly thing.
How does that work?
You just like
Swirl it around your gob.
buzz it out so it swirls and it goes down your mouth quicker.
That's not going to work.
100% it works. It works every time.
All right, here we go. Okay, lads,
Well, spin it really fast though.
This is not you having me on it, but go on then for the sake of good television. Right. Well, I get a bit of a swirl. I'm a bit of a swirl going in the first place.
Oh, more, quicker.
It's gone everywhere.
That kind of worked actually. Look at that. That kind of
You got to do it bigger than what you're doing it.
Oh, well, it finished up.
Well done. You've now finished off Italy, so it's definitely coming home now.
Tied me onto the Dutch beer, and I made a right mistake. Look at this, all over me fucking shirt, clean washed. Nightmare. Well, I told you I wasn't ready
some Carlin down here.
after work, so sorry lads, but still in me pants. 2 secs.
So, shall we head back to topical conversations for the evening?
Football.
Football is
England are in the final,
shouldn't we? Football is a football podcast, yeah, correct. Shall we take a moment, everyone, to appreciate? This is probably the time when I'll snip it in the first episode of how everyone's slagging off England. Really, I mean, look at this. Like, this lad has taken England from being absolute rubbish to semi-finals of the World Cup. Got everyone believing again. Got everyone loving it again. I know afterwards maybe think people question him, but he's earned his right to go to this tournament and do what he wants because of what he's just done for us. I think he's definitely he deserves it. He's earned it. We should get behind him.
Wasted generation.
We looked a lot better though in the build-up to that World Cup.
And we should really back him, shouldn't we? And say, right, well, he knows what he's up to. Should we not?
Yeah, but I
believe it after the result.
I don't think he's earned his right to play a boring formation and boring defenders when we got all this attacking talent.
Now, to this moment here in time, we've actually made it to the final. Can you believe it? Did anyone believe it?
Yeah, fair play to Southgate and the boys. They've proven me wrong, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think it was that back five against Germany as well. I mean, as soon as how we won that game 2-0, we just dominated. We did dominate it. I wouldn't say it was a great performance, but I don't remember. Germany had that one chance with Müller, and that was about it, didn't it?
Yeah, which they should have.
We dominated.
Went through, didn't he? And Pickford saved, I think. Pickford's made some in that game 3 or 4 great saves, but I think in general he's made probably half a dozen or more world-class saves, isn't he?
You'll go down as keeper of the tournament, I think.
We've only had one game.
I mean,
we've got 4 really.
It was very typecast for him not to save that free kick against Denmark when he's 2'5", because you got to feel like a normal 6'3" keeper, whatever, should be able to get a hand to that. But don't get me wrong, it was a cracking free kick, wasn't it?
To be fair, it's one of them
that far out.
Away. It might have went in anyway. You got a glove to it. It was a good free kick.
I do think he flaps a lot.
Didn't he?
Do you remember when Belgium scored that goal against us as well in the World Cup? And he'd same again. He just real dives and flaps at it, and I just think, just jump at it normally and save it. Don't do acrobatic stuff. Just be normal, Jordan.
I don't know if you noticed, he punches everything.
Yeah.
Whereas that caused a bit of an issue against Denmark on one occasion.
Yeah, it was a couple of times
where he could have just caught it. It was at a nice height. He didn't even need to jump to punch it. He could have caught that. But
I thought he did very well though in that situation, didn't he? I know what you mean by catching it, but they were bullying him, weren't they? All crowding the box, all crowding him, crowding everybody. He made himself big and got in there and got the ball a lot of the times, which was, I thought, fair play to him.
Yeah.
Because even though maybe he should have caught it, at least he got rid of it because they did try and bully him.
I think it was good that we conceded and came back and won though, because we've had quite a nice little. It's been too comfortable, isn't it? Really,
it showed another side of the team which we hadn't seen until the semi-final, which is probably the best time if you're going to do it. That's when you want to do it.
Well, nobody wins a tournament without a little moment where they think, "Oh my God, we could be out," and that's what it felt like. Not long, but it did feel like that, didn't it? Until who scored the first one again? The other night? I can't remember now.
It was an own goal.
Oh, it was an own goal,
wasn't it?
Until the own goal went, and we needed that moment really, where we were like, and Italy have had that moment as well, against Spain. So we needed that to show that we're a team and together.
Yeah, it was nice to know that we can concede now, and come from behind, because there's a good chance Italy are probably going to score against us this weekend. I'd be surprised if they don't. And to not have that of the first one panic stations, at least this time. 9 minutes as well. We missed a sitter Raheem, didn't he? And then to come back, like 60 seconds later and, pretty much score. I thought I showed a lot of character, as managers say.
Yeah.
Oh, character.
Brendan.
We showed great character today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got game changers now, whereas before in previous tournaments, we go 1-0 down and you're like, that's it, we're out, aren't we? We won't score.
Well, especially because leading up to that goal, we started off really well, and then Denmark got a foothold in the game, and then they got a goal from that foothold, and I thought, oh, fuck, it's all their momentum. They got their goal, but then we just came straight back, and I thought, bloody hell, that shows really good character.
We had to show big character today.
But to come back again after them dominating, I thought, well done, lads.
Are you doing one of them little edits where you do like a character watch tonight? Is that why you're saying character?
People may question, do they have the mental strength to win it? And then when you do win it, people don't question that anymore. So there has to be a first time. For us, it's obviously been a long time. It may or may not be this year. But there's no doubt we're on the right road to winning a title here. There's no question about that. But I only need to look at the squad. We certainly have the strength of character.
No, I generally wasn't.
He'll find someone.
I certainly will be now. I'll stick it in there. Character. I'm not that good an editor to put that in, but just imagine the SpongeBob rainbows coming in my hands. Character. Yeah. Because I can't edit that well.
There you go.
I think we're going to be playing a back five against Italy.
You reckon he's going to go for that again?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think we'll be matching up.
Do they play a back five or a back four?
Back five.
They play 4-3-3.
Yeah, I thought they played back four.
Yeah.
I think we'll match him.
Just Bonucci and Chiellini, isn't it?
That would still be matching him in some ways, though, if that makes sense. We'd be matching their front three, wouldn't we? That's what worries me a little bit. I think he'll match up with Trippier and Shaw against Insigne and Chiesla, and I think he'll have Walker in there. But I don't know if we need it. It means that we'll play 5-3.
I think it is a bit of a godsend that Spinazzola's out. I don't think Emerson was much to shout about. He tried to play that central role, didn't he? He tried to cut in and be like that extra man in midfield. I don't think it worked for him. The
midfield just got dominated, didn't they? Absolutely, their midfield got absolutely dominated against Spain.
Yeah, I mean that was a perfect false nine performance from Spain. I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously Italy did well to go through, but Spain were really good at that game.
I think we have more ball than Italy because they're not worried about having possession really.
No,
they're a counter-attacking team, aren't they? Like Bonucci and Chiellini sit deep. I know they've got players in midfield that can keep.
So are England, aren't they? To an extent.
I don't know. I think
we pass the ball more in midfield. We're happy to go back a lot more. I think they're more on the counter.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think where our goals have come from.
We can counter. I also think we're very good at just holding on to possession, aren't we? Just passing the ball and waiting for an opportunity to come up, don't we? That's usually what we do, and it works quite well. I think we'll get a goal that way.
Well, even though he's not been the greatest, Kane's like one of the best finishers in the world, isn't he? He only needs half a chance and he should score.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think he'll go near them. I don't think Kane will go near Chiellini and Bonucci. I just think he'll keep dropping deep. He was so good the other night, dropping deep.
He loves
letting Sterling running behind him.
Yeah,
and Saka.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be. I reckon it's probably going to be the same lineup we put up against Germany. I can't see too much different.
So I think it's the same lineup we played the other night.
What, Denmark?
Yeah, I think 4-2-3-1. Saka, Sterling, Kane as the front three.
I mean, you could still have that. I think you just need your Declan Rice is going to have to sit back major in that game. And I agree with Houghton. We're going to need, three solid.
We need three-man midfield because that's what they're going to have, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree with Foley. I think it's going to go with the exact same team, especially if he plays back four. You're not changing any of those back four right now. Walker,
no.
Shaw,
should back four.
Yeah, and same with Rice and Phillips. They're not dropping now, are they? They've played the whole tournament. They're never going to drop. Front three, maybe he might swap out Saka, but I doubt he will. But yeah, really, it's going to be the exact same team, isn't it? That's the only possibility.
He started that team, 3 times now at the 5 games, whatever it is?
Seems to be that's going to be the team, unless he changes formation, of course. It'll be fairly similar.
Yeah, we've only played one team on par with us, though, and we played a back 5. So it's like, really, everyone else, we've been the clear favourite. So I think Saka and Mount are the ones that could move out. I don't know. I think Mount could go for Trippier, and then we'd only have 2 in midfield. and then Trippier and Shaw would be like extra midfielders. But I don't know if Saka's guaranteed to start. I like it. He's unpredictable, but he can't control the football to save his life, can he? He's shocking touch on him.
No, I mean, you look at the games he's played. You know, we got so many options that side. I mean, like, even if it didn't work out the first half, you could change at half time, and it's not a worry. That's the difference, isn't it?
You got Grealish to come on against a tired Italian defence.
Yeah,
like he gets free kicks left, front, centre, doesn't he? So,
well,
they'll kick him.
But they'll change their right back. So what was that? Is it Florenzi, and then it'll be that Toali, whatever he's called.
Yeah.
Florenzi,
so that they'll do that at least. I mean, you want to be. We've been such attacking, like down the left. I think that down the right with Emerson's going to be coming off, and then you're going to have a third choice left back playing for like the last 30 minutes. It's going to be. It will come down to that last half hour, definitely.
I just think he's worried about Insigne and Chiesla, and I just think he could just play Walker at centre back because I think he'd be worried about Maguire and Stones getting caught out. I just got a feeling, I think he'll do that. But if he does that, that means Mount's getting dropped, which is a bit annoying, and it means who goes right wing then. I don't know. Will he? I mean,
he's to be honest, he's proved us wrong in most situations. So whatever he picks.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. He's got the Southgate way. He knows what he's doing.
And we should really back him, shouldn't we? And say, right, well, he knows what he's up to. Should we not?
Yeah, but
I believe it after the result.
He does, but they think it's crazy. You're just speaking about changing things at half time, whatever. He's not going to change it at half time. He never changes anything, does he? He literally keeps the same team out all the time, and he never ever changes it. And it's just like, mate, just do something. Come on, and he just doesn't, and he holds out, doesn't he, until it works.
70 minutes, and that's 65, 70 minutes, and he'll bring on Grealish.
Oh, I just don't know. Will he do? I don't know. Who knows what he's going to do? Can't read him, can you? Like, it just...
Well, we all know. I think there's 9 players that are absolutely certain to play.
Yeah,
I think they're absolutely nailed. Walker's going to play either way. The back 5 are absolutely nailed on, aren't they? Rice, Phillips are nailed on, and then Kane and Sterling. I think it's just 9 players absolutely bang on will start.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, fair play to him as well. When we're talking in the beginning about not playing Grealish, play Grealish. He's got to play Grealish and Foden. Got to play Grealish and Foden. Raheem Sterling can't play. He's been shit. He's been shit all season. I mean, bloody hell, he's showing us, hasn't he?
Yeah, tournament, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's played the tournament by a mile for me. He's just come of age, and especially in the group stage, he was all right. I know he scored a couple of goals, but he wasn't amazing. But the last 3 games, he's just been amazing. He's just so good. If I feel like if he plays bad, we're in trouble. Really do. Him and Kane are like the key to it all. I think they got such a good chemistry.
If he is having a shocker, do you think Southgate would keep him on though, regardless, because of how well he's played for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's the thing with Sterling. You can give him more than one chance because he can play on both wings. Because obviously, if Grealish is coming on, Grealish is going to be on your left, Sterling's going to be on the right. So it might give him, gives him another 20 minutes minimum to try it down the right hand side.
Oh yeah, you can already guess the subs, aren't they? It's going to be like Sancho, Foden, and Henderson's going to come on. It's quite obvious, and Grealish. It's quite obvious what subs are going to come on. I think. I know he's got other options as well, but he did bring Foden on attacking midfield actually the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He brought him back, didn't he?
In Trippier as well, he'd probably be the one to come on. But I mean, I think Rice and Phillips are absolutely. I mean, Phillips, he's not brought him off, has he? He loves him. He's brilliant.
He didn't start Did he not start the second game? Did he start with Scotland?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they played all tournament. Declan Rice and obviously he subbed off Rice a few times anyway, but they played every single minute, haven't they? Phillips and Rice.
He's brought Rice up a few times, but Phillips, he's left on. I thought they were a bit shaky the other day, actually, Rice and Phillips start with, but they grew into the game. When Denmark had that spell, they were so off the pace.
Rice especially. Rice completely giving the ball away, losing, trying to trap back, making fouls. He looked shaky. He looked shaky, and I think we needed that. It was almost that Denmark game, like. I think the Germany game was much harder than the Denmark game, but the fact that I feel like the Denmark game was almost harder mentally because everyone's the Danes and this and that, and they're nothing special. They're not a bad side, sure, but They're not.
No, but you had the expectation of winning that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anyone necessarily thought it'd be a comfortable win, but I didn't think it was going to go to extra time anyway.
Oh, if
Not
you
at the
play
start
Denmark 10 times, we beat him 6 or 7 out of 10, wouldn't we? Simple as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, in all fairness, did you see last year when we played them twice? They beat us once and we drew once, so they're no mugs.
No.
Yeah, no much.
I mean,
Oh, they are now. They are now because they're out.
What a night, Jermaine. What a night to be able to say, I was there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Are they
coming in
bad?
from Denmark,
Are they
is it,
poor?
boys?
Nobody knows.
Oh yeah.
Who are we worried about then for Italy? Have we got any worries?
Yeah, I think they're a bit good, isn't they? They're probably
I think this could be. I think this could be the game where Walker will come and shine, because I think as much as he's been quite negative going forward, like, you know, he'll get a decent spot up for, you know, where he should be crossing it and plays it back. But I think he's been solid defensively.
Oh, he's so good.
I think we're going. That's the kind of player we're going to need now.
He was so good the other night. Like,
He's going to be sticking on Insigne like anything.
Yeah.
Even though he's a bit of a donut, so he's bailed us out all tournament. Like,
yeah,
he's been underrated really. Even though he's a dumbass, and he worries me, but his pace is just
Tracking
Stones
back,
are quick
yeah.
wide,
Strong, isn't he?
caught out. They just get caught out all the time. And Shaw and Walker. I mean, Shaw's been absolutely unbelievable this tournament as well. He's been brilliant. He's arguably a player of the top. He won't get it because he's left back, but he's been absolutely brilliant.
How strange is it that now he's gone complete with Shaw the whole time, but against Croatia, he went with Trippier, and he didn't necessarily have a bad game. But I think, why did you?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point in that? Just for one game? Is that like?
You almost have to go like, well, you got that free kick against him last time. You could do it one more time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, was there a bit of yeah, he's done
Yeah,
this
was it that
before.
simple?
Let's have him on again.
Does anyone know if the winger was like an inverted winger, like playing left footer off the right sort of thing? So he put Trippier to match it.
I think he just put him there just because he was a bit panicky first game. Just didn't want to take any risks. Senior players all in, you know. Shaw hasn't had that many caps, has he? And all that, and he was Chilwell. I don't know. That's all I could think of.
Yeah. It was a weird one, really.
But whatever happened, he made the right call, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried about that Chiesa for them because I think he's a little bit like Saka.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's another player that he didn't start the first game. He fought his way into that squad because he was starting ahead of Berardi. And Berardi, he didn't have a bad game. He still got an assist, maybe 2. I think he got at least 1.
Yeah, Berardi's been good. That's a good option. Actually, worries me. He's unpredictable. He's like Saka. I don't think he knows what he's doing when he runs with the ball, but that worries me.
Yeah.
That's a worry, isn't it? It's unpredictable. He makes like Saka. He makes so much ground because he just runs with it until he loses it. It's just like
proper flair, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna.
You're right.
I mean, it's a stupid statement because obviously it's the final, of course it is, but it is by far the best top 3 we're going to play against. Insigne, Immobile, and Chiesa.
Oh mate,
yeah.
you couldn't, like, in the way this tournament's gone. There's been pretty much 2 all the talk about hype about us, and there's only been 1 team close, if not on par or even above us, and that's been Italy. Everyone's raving about, and you've had the 2 best.
We are the
teams
only
on
2
both
teams that
sides
have been on form the whole time
and actually meeting each other, and it's a bit like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know what? The one good team in it as well. You'd have taken anyone. You'd have even taken France, wouldn't you? I mean, I would have taken France now.
Yeah,
It's mad to think France, Portugal, Spain, all out, Germany, like
Mugged
almost
off, eh?
forgotten about, isn't they?
Belgium, all gone. That was it. See you later, pal.
Yeah.
And we're top of the top. And the bloody only shame is that we have to play against the Italians, the only team that's come in. And no one picked the Italians, did they? I don't think anyone even knew they'd been
they got
30 game unbeaten streak or whatever it was.
I bet on them after the first game. I was so impressed, but I wouldn't have done it before the tournament because if someone would have said to me how many truly world-class players have they got in their team, I don't know, maybe Bonucci. I don't know, like how many of their players would have get in our first lineup?
Oh, I mean,
Donnarumma, Insigne, Bonucci, and Chiellini.
Insigne wouldn't get in. What was Sterling? Not in a million years.
No.
Yeah.
Insigne, not Insigne, exactly, Emerson. I'm going to go back. I'm going to cut in the buddy Emerson bit when I was saying, I was like, who the bloody hell is Emerson? He doesn't even get a game for Chelsea. and that's it.
Yeah.
He's playing for him. That's
he's
the
not
standard
going
you've
to
got.
last. He's not going to last 90 minutes.
But that's the
He'll be
standard.
Getting mugged off by Spain now. Spain
Yeah,
are all over
Spain.
him, so
I think Southgate will watch that game, and I think they'll try and control the midfield. That's what makes me think maybe we will. I don't know. Maybe we will. That's why Kane will drop deep. I think. I don't think Kane will go near Bonucci and Chiellini because Kane's slow anyway, so he's not going to affect them with their pace. I think Kane will be dropping deep to get Sterling and Saka in behind. I think that will be the key to it. So I think Bonucci and Chiellini are brilliant, but they're so slow. You can definitely. They're 70 combined. You can get out of them.
Oh mate, I mean, especially those goals were against Denmark, the two that went in, one that Sterling missed. Just quickly run down the byline, quick whip it in, like just in front of the defenders, and have Sterling run into it and tap it in. Like that would be so effective against those two donkeys centre backs, wouldn't it?
And I think Kane will drop on Jorginho as well because he'll be trying to run the game. So I think Kane will be sort of playing that false nine and dropping on him and try and win a little bit of possession back. I think.
Yeah, couple of free kicks there, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think the midfield, like, I don't know, they're supposed to be good. That midfield's supposed to be good, but they were completely destroyed against Spain.
They've been switching a lot there, haven't they? Because Locatelli hasn't. I don't think Locatelli started yet, but he's still been. Barella, whatever he's called.
They played Jorginho
and Jorginho,
and what's the other guy called? Verratti. They played them against Spain and Barella. So I think Phillips he'll be aggressive as well. I think that's maybe why he will play Walker, because I think he'll let Phillips go forward. I think Phillips and Kane will be right at Jorginho and Verratti. So I think we'll win the midfield battle. I think we're the better team today. But I don't know. Spain were the better team, but Italy still got overlapped.
Yeah, that's some winning mentality, or
definitely, yeah.
Or odds against you, innit? You'd even I would feel more comfortable like saying, "Oh yeah, I'd rather be the underdogs going into a final." You'd have more confidence in actually overdoing them, but being the favourites as well. I mean, we should be. I think we've.
Wembley helps. I'm just going to go mad just after the game, isn't it? All the beer's going to be flowing. And at least if it finishes at like 6 o'clock, the beer's going to be flowing and you can like calm down and go to work the next day because you can finish up at like 9, 10 o'clock. But when the beers start getting cracked at 10 at night, you ain't stopping till at least 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
and that's at least.
Again, it's a weird one because if we lose, everyone will be gone, won't they? Everyone's going to leave.
Oh, mate, straight off the bat, just leave.
Yeah.
Straight home. No goodbyes. Just see ya. Just go.
Yeah. See you later.
Oh. No goodbyes. Yeah. Just see ya.
Yeah, I realised when I said that. No goodbyes. See ya. Hang on. There's no goodbyes and just
walk out. Walking out like
I cannot believe you're not sacking work, mate. This is the biggest football game you've ever seen ever, by a fucking mile as well.
All right.
And you're going to be there at home with a fucking 6-month-old with shit in his pants. Watching the game. Changing nappies.
All the kids will be in bed.
Up to your elbows and shit. Going,
I'll make sure Cheryl's in bed as well.
Get down. Get down here. He's coming down here, Cheryl. He's coming down. He's coming home. He's coming home.
He's coming home.
Get yourself across to Bristol and I'll give you a lift down to Bristol.
Oh yeah, just get to Bristol.
This thing's ending in a minute.
Oh, don't change the subject, punk.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to restart it?
Coming down. It's coming down.
I'll end it now. I'll
You're
restart.
coming down. You're
Might be pushing it forward a bit too far, but what about the England for the World Cup next year?
Yeah, too far.
Same team, innit? Really?
You'd like to think we'd be up there, especially if we'll probably be one of the favourites already, wouldn't we, I bet, with the bookies.
We can't play in the heat. We're shit in the heat.
Is it Qatar?
Qatar, yeah.
Is it still going to be in like January or something weird?
December, innit?
December, yeah. I think isn't it like the 23rd of December or something, the final?
Oh, imagine that, Christmas party.
And bringing it home, boys. Get in.
Good point. I got to start booking this stuff.
Yeah, you'll be coming home, won't you? You'll be flying home.
Ovish, you need to sort the route out for me. Send me another one of them WhatsApp, the route to the final.
Yeah, all right.
I'm so happy with that. Every fucking year since 2008, I've been working out route to the final and all that, getting days off. And now the year it's finally come together. It's finally worked.
I feel like it's now my thing though. Like it's like you always wear the same England shirt and England win. The only time I haven't actually worn my England shirt is for the Scotland game this tournament.
There you go.
And the only time that I've actually planned out a route to the final, we're in the final.
There you go. Look.
There you go. Did I say as well about I said it to everyone, I think, but my shirt, I wore a different English shirt. I wore a different English shirt for Scotland. And obviously that was it. And I've worn the same shirt ever since. All the games we won has been the same shirt.
What shirt is everybody wearing on Sunday?
The same one that I always wear.
I'll be wearing, and I'm going to point because it's going to go ping, and it's going to play a sound effect. It's going to show you the shirt. So you ready? I'll be wearing 2008 England shirt. The one which we had so much fucking glory with in the 2008 Euros. That's what I'll be wearing.
Not a lampshade.
No, not a lampshade.
Yeah,
the one which we had for it and didn't fucking wear it because we never went. That's what I'll be wearing, just to break the curse.
I'm gonna wear my blue one because the blue one is gonna be the retro. Every cunt's gonna be buying it off eBay in 20 years. Like it's gonna be the one. They can be like, this is a shirt we won the Euros in. They go Grealish on the back, Saka, Sancho, the lot. So I'm gonna wear all of future retro shirt.
Hang on, you got to point to it as well.
You could go different and get John Stones.
Hang on first. How do you got to point? No, not like that. I got to make it. I got to edit it in.
I'm gonna wear.
You got
that one.
No, I got to see your finger in the camera. You got to point somewhere like that. See, so I can. There we go.
Could wear that one as well, the old Euro 96 one. Nah, it's got to be the blue one, isn't it?
You're right, though. Actually, it'd probably be a good shout to buy these, snap these up, because they will be the ones that everyone wants in years to come, aren't they? The shirt that we won the Euros in. Classic.
I'm just not spending 80 quid on a shirt. I'm just not doing it.
If we win,
give it 3 weeks and it'll be down to 45.
Yeah, this one was 20 quid.
That's the one we wore to France. The one Cookie got on, isn't it? Hovis?
It was,
I've got the away top from that.
Yeah, it's a nice one, isn't it?
So what's the predictions then? What score?
Oh, hang on. We've got to go around and ask what Hovis and Foley's shirt are going to be wearing.
Oh yeah.
I'm on 2016.
Hang on, you got to point to it.
The 2016 away shirt.
Nice. The away one. Which one's that? The red one then, yeah?
Yeah, red with the striped sleeves, like.
No, it's this actually, isn't it? Just the red one.
Yeah. It seems that being red. Yeah.
I've only got one England shirt, which is the 66
Hey.
retro one.
Gorgeous.
Okay, you bought it brand new, didn't you?
Worth a fortune. It's worth a fortune.
You old bastard.
Original. But I haven't worn an England shirt for any of the games, so I'm not going to wear it on Sunday.
Bobby Moore.
Can you point to it though, Foley? The camera. Well, that'll work. Yeah, go on. That'll do. I'll figure something out. I'll edit that in. There we go. That was the one.
So are you going to wear it or not?
Huh?
You going to wear the 66 one?
No, I've not worn anything, so I don't want to jinx it and wear it.
There you go. I like that.
You've not worn
It'll make a
anything.
difference. No, just topless.
Just sat there.
Every time he's worn it since '66, we've never won.
He's going to wear his hillbilly vest on again, all right?
Yeah.
I lent it to Hovis today, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Yeah, where is your football shirt, Hovis? It's a podcast. You always wear the
I've only got one England shirt. I need to make sure it's clean and pressed, ready for the final.
Your boy, you don't be spilling beer down it, do you? Quick, pin your pint, swirl it round.
Don't think it works in a pint glass, but
It does, I promise.
It does.
All over.
Ferdy used to work in a pub, he'll tell you it does.
I think I will be. I'll be the same as you guys. I'll be as soon as we win. I'll buy it when it's in sale. I ain't buying it now.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, to be fair, they'll probably fly. I mean, you think how many they're going to fly off the shelves, aren't they? If we win.
Yeah, it's not often that not often the shirt's going to hold its value.
Well, I do think every country's
sale
going to
the day after, isn't it?
They're going for £200. The Nike shirts at the moment. The actual white England shirts going for £200 on eBay. Yeah, because Nike have run out of orders, so they're going for £200 on eBay.
Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
I reckon Sports Direct must have some lying around.
No, they're probably more. No, Ashley, he probably put them on for 500.
He's probably the cut. He's probably the cut on eBay, isn't it? Like, we ran out. I'm sorry, we ran out.
Yeah.
Check
This
out
is how they're
eBay.
gonna. This is how they're going to afford.
M.
Mbappe,
Ashley
isn't it?
69. That looks a bit sus by that buy. You know, that's what I'd say. Can you imagine? Can you just think about like if we win this? You know, it's half 10 at night, pushing 11:15 because it's gone right into penalties, and it's just England score that winning penalty, and it's the whole fucking world erupts.
There's like 20, 30 of us in one fucking building as well.
Oh,
like it's gonna, the neighbours are gonna get filled in. Like it's gonna be. I'll be ringing up fucking Domino's, telling them to deliver the fucking pizza.
Deliver the fucking pizza.
Like it's gonna
line of coke off fucking Spencer's head.
We'll edit that bit out later.
Yeah.
Oh mate, everyone's gonna go wild, like absolutely wild, like the whole.
No one will sleep, will they?
No one's gonna go to bed. I'm
We have to rewatch the game at like 2 a.m. to 4.
Yeah.
Just rewatch it, relive it, soak it in, get it all in.
Who's gonna cry? I think Lewis is a crier.
Oh, I'd cry my eyes out. Yeah.
I think I might cry. I'd cry. I'd just be laughing. I think it'd be one of the moments. Just be laughing.
You ain't gonna believe it, are you? You ain't gonna believe it for a long time after.
Oh, dear.
I shouldn't be so negative, but I'm just thinking of that horrible. You know when you lose a final, and it's just the worst feeling, isn't it?
You should know about that as well, being a Man United fan.
Well, I know about it certainly this season. That's for sure. That Europa League. Oh, on penalties, the last one. Oh, Jesus, it hurts, doesn't it? It's not very nice at all. You remember that feeling we lost against... It wasn't even the final, but that feeling when we lost against Croatia. Being on top of the world. Literally flying so high, England, weren't they? And then to finally get knocked off your perch, and you just think, oh.
See, that's
actually, I'll tell you what, I totally get that, because that's probably the last time that I remember being absolutely gutted.
Yeah.
Devastating.
That was our fucking game.
So close. But I can't see that happening in this game. I can't see us going 1-0 up. We could sit back, but I can't see us being like we were absolutely destroyed in that game. We had none of the ball once we went 1-0 up. I think we just got better players now. I just can't see that happening. If we went 1-0 up, I don't think we'd get dominated like we did.
Does that play it back to the back five, doesn't it? I mean,
I think we're good enough to hold a 1-0 lead though. Now,
not at all, because it's the same back five, Hover. It's apart from Shaw and Young. It's the players in front of them. It's nothing to do with the back five, I don't think. It's exactly the same back five,
or back seven, if you want to call them that. Then I think Rice and Phillips have made a huge impact.
And Sterling and Kane are on their game.
Obviously, you got the. It's hard because you should be expecting it from the forwards. You know what I mean? But I think obviously defenders always go under the radar for doing a good job, or defensive players in general. But if Sterling misses an easy opportunity, he's missed an easy opportunity. We all hate him. But if a defender misses a tackle, unless he just falls over like a prick, it's an attacker's game to lose, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, yeah. If you're the
rather
attacker,
than the defender.
Yeah, if you score a goal, you're a hero. Regardless if you fucking miss 3 sitters, you score the 1 sitter and it wins you the game, you go down as the hero.
That's exactly what we were saying at the start of the chat, and it's like this is why attackers are going to get player of the tournament, and rightly so, especially in England's case, because where are we going to be about Sterling?
You say that, but say if they beat us 1-0, right, and Bonucci scores, and he has a masterclass, he could get player of the tournament, or Cellini.
Yeah. The person who wins it does get a bit of a
I reckon as long as Chiesa, if I hate talking up other teams, it pisses me off, but Chiesa has got to be up there. Yeah, it's either him or Sterling, depending whatever happens on the day. It's him or Sterling.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Immobile, not at all. No, I'm not worried about.
I think we'll manage that well.
Maguire will take care of him, no problem.
And I would like to think that Walker's going to take care of Insigne. I think he's been relished in this moment. He doesn't want the opportunity to go forward. He wants the opportunity to break someone's legs down the right left wing.
Walker's
The attacker.
That defence we got is bloody fantastic, isn't it? Everyone's been doing their bit. It's so good. Maguire, Stones have been solid as a rock, aren't they? Left back, right back, everyone's been. Well, I think Walker's been a bit shaky, perhaps this passing, but other than that, like not enough to fault him.
I think he's only been shaky on a forward forward motion. Like everyone expects a right back and a left back to attack. I think he's been absolutely solid defensively.
He's been brilliant defensively.
Yeah,
He's
by far.
Yeah, not to overshadow. Yeah, not to overshadow his performances. I just saying, like, he has given the ball away a few times, but not to overshadow what he has done. He's been very good. He's been.
He's definitely a player I have confidence in. Like, if we've got Italy coming at us, he's definitely a player you've got confidence in to do a decent job. See him out to the touchline or.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what we would do, won't he?
Like you had more confidence in him than Shaw defensively.
No,
I don't know. I'd have more confidence in Shaw, to be honest.
No, I'd have Walker all day long for that. But
that's
Shaw's just been. Shaw has got everything. Both.
That's only because of Walker's. That's only because of Walker's pace. That's not for him being a good defender.
I think it's just gifted. I think tell you what it could be is that he's so good at both that I just overlook his defensive attributes.
I don't think he's a great defender, to be honest. I think a lot of his good moments has been his pace bailing him out and his strength. But I think Shaw's actually been.
That's fine. Good. I mean, that's not so. I don't feel like that's something to say. Doesn't make him a bad defender. That's what makes him a good defender, isn't it?
Yeah.
You were saying, Foley, about Maguire then taking it forward, weren't you?
Yeah, I think he's been brilliant, hasn't he? The way he takes it from defence into the final third almost.
Yeah, he's not playing side to side, is he? He's getting out to the wingers, or he's if no one's coming to him.
And Lewis probably knows better than most. I think he's done that all season for United.
Yeah, he's a ball player, isn't he? He's basically like a better Van Dijk. You see what Van Dijk does; he just does it better, really. And he's got a set of feet, hasn't he? It's a modern day centre back, isn't it? You don't want a big lump. You want somebody who can play football as well as being a big lump, and he certainly can play football, Maguire, can't he? He's got a head to him.
He has got a head to him, that's for sure. But he's the one when he goes forward. Walker normally drops in, doesn't he? He goes on his little mazy little runs. And I think he's like that big lad at school. Like people see him running at you, think, nah, you can go near him. You can tackle that big slab. I ain't going near him.
He's also a good bat for a bloody header, isn't he? Like how many chances? He must have had at least 3 chances at goal. The one he's obviously scored.
He always does it for England. He always scores for England and gets his headers. For United, he fucking very rarely. He gets his head on so many things because it's so massive, but he can never put them away.
You think Ollie's going to be watching some tricks to make sure the get him playing like he does Southgate?
Well, he still plays though. He just always misses. He just always has like chances from corners. He gets his head on it and he always balloons it somewhere. He never seems to get
to be fair, what Ollie needs to do, he needs to figure out how to get Pogba playing the same as he does for France.
Well, getting knocked out in the last 16. No, Ollie's a semi-final man, mate.
I can't even finish it without laughing. Go on then, boys. Predictions. What are we going? Predictions.
Oh, it's such a tough one, isn't it? It's literally 50-50, isn't it?
I'll tell you what. I really don't hope I'm being negative. I think England are going to win it. I think England are going to win the trophy in extra time. I think it will be a 1-1. If we win it, obviously I want us to win it in 90 minutes. But I think after the Denmark performance and how we played through extra time, I think that'll sit right into our comfort zone against Italy. So I'm going to go 1-1 and 2-1 extra time.
Oh, you've stolen mine.
We're going to go for Houghton. Do you want a minute to think?
I'll change mine. I'll go 1-1 England penalties.
England to win on penalties. Wow.
Yeah.
I would also fancy us on penalties.
I mean,
you're on 1-0.
I mean,
1-0.
England 1-0.
Who's scoring? Sterling or Kane? Because there's no one else.
Saka. He's definitely saying Saka.
Chiellini own goal.
Yes, I love that.
There's more chance of that than Saka scoring, so I wouldn't worry.
Yeah, I'd say
Kane. Actually, no, I'm going to say Kane penalty.
Nice. Well, I mean, Kane, in my eyes, Kane's the best striker in the world. I mean, he's probably in the top 3 in everyone else's eyes, at least for the world, I reckon. He's renowned as one of the best strikers. That much pressure. You give him a penalty in the Champions League final, he'll score it. You give him a penalty for England in the semi-finals to get us to the final, the biggest thing any Englishman's ever done. He fluffed his lines. It was a shit pen. Worst pen I've ever seen. Crap. So to think England are going to bring on the best striker in the world, just miss one. I think we're going to win on penalties, no chance. We'll bottle it. The Italians are too good. They're too composed for that. It'll be too much for us, wouldn't it?
Donnarumma's massive as well. I bet he looks like absolutely huge when you get him in the penalty shootout.
Was he like 6'7" or something?
Compared to
6'6"
Pickford as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but what about what? Yeah, I don't know. It's at Wembley though, isn't it? England penalties.
I think we're just fluffing.
The girl in work, the guy she's seeing is going $2,500 a ticket. He's spending.
No way.
Yeah. Him and his dad.
I'll ask you again. If it doesn't work out between them, I'm available next year for the final.
The guy or the girl?
Whoever has the most money.
Oh god, can you get tickets for that? Can you sort us out some tickets and I'll pay them back?
Yeah. In goodwill payments.
Yeah, I'll sort it out.
I mean, he must be on clear pay by now, right?
What?
I'll have 4 interest-free payments for the final, please.
How can you even get a ticket? Like how?
He's American Express.
Yeah, but I still would have thought like they didn't have tickets. Like I just thought there'd be no tickets available, whatever. Now.
No, mate. He's got this American Express black card. This card you have to get invited to have one.
Yeah.
Basically, the bloke's a millionaire.
Yeah.
So to have one of these cards, your average spend's got to be $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
But with it, he's got a helper basically from American Express, so he can ring up and get anything he wants.
Just obviously wanted to spend the money. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as he spends money and pays it off. So he's got tickets through that for basically every England game at Wembley so far.
That's crazy. Imagine just being
yes, obviously, I'm clearly jealous, but at the same time, I'm like, well, at least he's spending his money wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I could spunk $2,500. I think I saw G Hat, wasn't I? I said I'd do $1,000. That's how much I'd spend on a ticket.
But $2,500 to him is probably like 20 quid in it. So it's like
it's relative to him. He spends on average he'll spend £600 for a dinner. So it's just a different world. But
I do the same, but it just takes me a year to do it.
The guy one of mates in work, his mate before the whole tournament. 2 of them, they went into like a ballot thing, so they spent $2,000 each, but they've had tickets to like pretty much every game, and for $2,000 for what's it been, sort of 6-7 games, for each round sort of thing. That's actually not a bad deal when you look at it. I don't think.
Not so. Did they get final tickets?
Yeah, he's got final tickets, semi-final.
That pays for itself, doesn't it?
And not just the England games either, like all the games at Wembley, I think it was. So,
too right. Especially, they probably did it before the actual short capacities. So even pace it now even more, being like part of the exclusive.
I think part of it was like some of the tickets were Ireland-based, and he went to the game up in Hampton Park for Scotland as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good little deal though. I think he's booked a month of work, but not a bad shout.
No, not at all. No one asked me what my England score is going to be either.
No one cares.
What do you reckon then?
England winning
10-0 Italy. Fuck yous.
You Italian beer drinking cunt.
Where's my Moray?
What do you reckon then, bye?
There you go.
What are you saying?
Where's my Italian shirt? I'm gonna say it's not being settled in. I got to change this. So I can't have that count me. That's not good. It's definitely not going to be. It's definitely not going to happen in the 90 minutes. It's going to go to extra time at least.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. I just can't tell you. I'll say England in extra time. But 3-1 England.
That's the thing, and if it's going to be 2-1, it could be 3-1 just by playing on the counter in the last minute.
Usually you'll get a goal.
Finals ever high scoring in these sorts of things? I can't remember what the France score was in the World Cup.
4-2. Yeah, which is mad. Normally, finals are dog shit, aren't they? They're just cagey as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, France, 4-2, only mainly because Lloris let in fucking 2 howlers, but.
Lloris was caught on it by Mandzukic. Lloris with a moment of madness. Mandzukic perhaps a moment of redemption.
Other than that.
Had to get that in every podcast you come up. You waited to the 95th minute and you've got him in.
He's dog shit. How I know he could, I mean, he's been found out, hasn't he? He's been found out crap.
Well, yeah. Boys, I've got to shoot to get my Chinese, but this has been wonderful. And I will see all 3 of you. All fucking 3 of you, all 3 of you on Sunday, okay? Else I'll be having a word with Cheryl. All right, see you later, guys.
See you, boys. See you on Sunday.
See you on Sundays. Coming home. Get on. Oh, honestly, I don't know how I'm going to edit this down. I don't, because it's been such a good pod.
It's just full of hope, isn't it? I mean, I think it's hope and confidence.
That's what the pod should be called tonight. Full of hope.
Full of hope.
Yeah. I thought I'd be. I mean, I'm sure it'll be different as soon as the ball kicks off, but I've been less confident than this going into a bloody qualifier.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good. I think we've got. I think pace is easily going to help, and I think, like you say, defensively, we wrote off our defense so early.
I'm not as confident as you, to be honest.
I say I'm confident. I'm also saying we're not going to win in 90 minutes, so I'm not that confident. But I think we've got that extra little bit to get over the line this time, and we haven't had that before.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think we've got that X factor. We've got Champions League winners. We've got like title winners in the team. No, it's not like it's a dog shit England team.
No, and I do think I never want to play against the other team, but I think them not having Spinazzola is huge for us.
Yeah,
they got fucking destroyed against Spain.
Yeah,
really.
He played really well, didn't he, this tournament? I just think if we had beaten Croatia to get into that World Cup final against France, no doubt about it, they would have smashed us. They would have put 4 past us as well. Yeah. But at least this time, we're going into this final now, being the favourites for a reason, because we're a bloody good team, aren't we? We really are. We deserve to be there, definitely.
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows?
Even like last World Cup, we were like, we've had an easy run and all that, and blah blah blah. We've beaten Germany. All you need to do is there's plenty of routes where you only have to play one big team if you like.
I mean,
we've had one big team plus a rival. I mean, no one else has a rival, really. I mean, it's only England have rivals. Who else has a rival?
Yeah, but I mean, we did our bit. We topped our group. We've won all our games apart from Scotland.
How important was it that we topped that group because of the games at Wembley?
Yeah.
Like if we didn't top that group, and I didn't think of this before we actually.
No, you just think of the easy route by team, not by location. Yeah.
Yeah. And all right, we beat Germany, so I think we've earned our stripes, so to speak, to be there. And now we've got to beat the Italians. So.
Yeah, I mean, the Dutch were knocked out, didn't they, as well? The Dutch were on our side, weren't there? There's a few other teams that didn't make it how they should have made it. I mean, it's not about us having an easy group. Other teams haven't done what they should have done, and better teams have gone through just because they're not big names. It's not our fault, is it?
Yeah, I mean, even Denmark. I mean, I happily, you can go back to one of the other podcasts, and I had Denmark down as the dark horses, but I never would have thought they would get to the semi-final.
No, crazy.
Obviously, I didn't. This is before Christian Eriksen and all that, and I think you could probably say that did help them. But I thought they were good defensively before that. I thought they were going to be like a 1-0 win team, and when they're putting 3 or 4 goals past the team, just proves they got more than that. So I think we've definitely held our own. We've done what we needed to do.
Now it's time.
That's time.
The proof's in the pudding. We've done all the hard work. It comes down to one game. 90 minutes. Oh, potentially longer in 120 if you want the penalties. But I mean, that's it. All of this comes down, isn't it? Everything imagine the pressure on your shoulders. Everything's come down to this. Everyone's sat down. Everyone's put the telly on, and everyone's just fucking silent. Well, not silent, but
I think that'll be the difference up front, because maybe it could be the wrong or right decision, but I don't think they'll start Saka. Not for
I think they will. I generally do. But regardless, I think.
I mean, it's not like he's going to start Rashford, is he? He hasn't started him whole tournament, so why would he start now? That would be stupid.
No, definitely not start Rashy.
I mean, you could look at it both ways. I mean, I wouldn't say Saka and Foden are both in class, and
I'd start Foden.
Grealish is too much of an impact there.
I think Saka gives you more defensively, though, which I think a lot of people forget.
Yeah, but I think Foden will want it. I think Foden's. Saka, to be fair, he has done some really good. He's only a teenager, isn't he? He hasn't played in much big games before. I think Foden. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know what Saka could be feeling, but I know exactly what Phil Foden will be feeling going into that game. And he'll be chomping at the bit to get on that. He'll want to be there, won't he? He'll say, "This is my. I'm going to score the winner."
Then,
here.
like even looking at a Danish game, I think Foden was really effective when he came on.
Yeah.
So Foden, Grealish coming on. I think we haven't had it down.
But I think Saka could do exactly the same. It's just that we've seen him more from starting.
Yeah.
But like you said, we all wanted Grealish to start, and Grealish has been a massive impact player. Huge.
I think Saka week in, week out, he's consistent going back and going forward sort of thing, which I don't think Foden or Grealish are defensively.
Yeah.
And you can sacrifice Saka in the last 20 minutes to bring on Grealish like we have done the past couple of games, and it's a big impact sub.
If he plays 5 at the back, would you still want Saka, or would you go for Foden?
I'd still go Saka, I think.
No, I'd have to have Foden. I think Saka drops too far back. I think he's not used to a back 5, is he?
I'll give you that, to be fair.
He's not used to a back 5. He's used to a back 4. So I think it'll be, Foden with a back 5. And there would be no complaints from me, Saka starting. And this is just pure. If I was to pick, I'd probably start Foden, but I would have 0 complaints over Saka starting. He's earned his place. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have him?
I wouldn't be upset.
No different to any other player having a good tournament.
Yeah, you're not gonna be upset, are you? If that when the team comes out and that team sheet's the same one, you wouldn't be. Shit, would you? Be happy with that, unless he makes some radical changes. He's not gonna. We know he's gonna play, don't we?
No. Yeah. Like Houghton said, you're gonna have the same back 4. The same back 7 actually. You include the keeper, and Phillips and Rice, and then you'll have
Kane and Sterling,
possibly Trippier instead of Mount. Kane and Sterling, and right wing, which I say it all depends on the defence.
Yeah.
Would you play Grealish though? Then would you start Grealish?
No, I wouldn't start Grealish. Well, I wouldn't want to tempt fate and start him now.
No, I agree. Stick to how it's going. It's going well. Bring Grealish on. As much as we all want him to start, I think now the final just don't make anything too.
It's not like it. I think to start Grealish. You're thinking 2-0 by half time. Because he is that good, and he does win. He wins the balls in the right areas, and obviously we're winning off set pieces mainly. 50% of our goals got to be. I don't know. I'm not that I can count them, but it's got to be best part of 50% from set pieces, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it? Is it a penalty? He's got the header from that. Yeah, it could be.
Give or take, isn't it? So I don't want to bring it down to set pieces, but
no. Right, lads, I need to go take a piss. We're down to a minute.
See you later.
I'll see you later, pod boys.
I'll see everyone on Sunday, hey? Foley's coming down. Hope it's coming down.
See Foley on Sunday,
Sunday. It's Friday today. It's Friday night as well, isn't it? So
you can even come down and drive back the same night. That's all I'm saying. Even if you don't drink, no one's going to have any feelings about that.
It's got you there.
I reckon we could all chip in £5 for your petrol fee as well.
Oh yeah, easy. £10. Give him a little bonus to come down. Incentive.
Well, no. I mean, this doesn't include services, stops, of food. I'm not on about petrol down back.
Bring the whole family down. Bring everyone down.
I'll catch you later, boys.
Yeah.
You know when it's come home.
Come
It's
on.
come on.
Come on.
Come on, again.